Seriously? Okay, let's see what's going on in Warhammer community today. The Fight of the Millennium, Psychic Awakening. What's this? Let's take a look at this here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. In the green corner, the mighty Goth warlord and undisputed leader of the Great Waaaaaagghh, Mag Uruk Thraka! In the blue-grey corner, he is the Jarl of the Blackmane's Grey Company, the young king, Ragnar Blackmane! Let the fight begin!
Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Gazzy is back and oh my God. Jeez. 9th of March 2020, the reveal. And thank you, first of all, GW, for always bringing out this hot news, the hottest of hot, smoking hot news on days when I'm insanely busy at work and have very little free time to be able to cover it. Thank you so much, GW. You always do it to me. But regardless, it's late. I'm tired. I've been working hard all day. Just got the kids to bed. Finally be able to sit down and share this news with you after many others. I'm sure I've already shared it with you, but sod it. It's too good. It's too good not to talk about, obviously. Yeah, so the Fight of the Millennium, Psychic Awakening. It reads, after their last fight ended in a draw, two legendary fighters return for a rematch, so grab some popcorn and settle down for a battle the likes of which we've never seen before. So let's get the boring stuff out of the way first, shall we? So the first off, the box set rumours seem to be very, very true. I don't think it actually specifies that in this article, but as we see at the bottom of this article, I think they're giving away what's included, and it's pretty close to what was rumoured. Ragnar Blackmane. Ragnar went hard in his first fight against Ghazghkull, willing to sacrifice his life to put an end to the alien menace. He fought with skill and bravery, but ended up with an arm sheared off, a broken neck, and several fist-sized rents in his armour. When the warriors of the Great Company found his body, it seemed like the young king's saga was over. There was only one option to save his life. Attempting to cross the Rubicon Primaris, Ragnar's spirit was strong, and it was not yet ready to travel to the halls of the Emperor. So somehow, the Wolf Lord clawed his way back to life. And here he is in all his majestic glory. And, you know, jokes aside, saying the boring stuff, bit of bias going on here. He's a really good looking miniature. He's very, very cool. Ragnar is a miniature that has his miniature has been going for a long time, and it's aged really badly. I think it was good for its time, but it's old hat now, and it's been long overdue an update. And yeah, this does him justice. It looks great. He looks fantastic. His chainsword, Frostfang, it looks really, really cool. I love the look of it. it's really not many chainswords have the sort of the chain blades going up both sides, so I really like that, the way that it's like a full-on chainsaw. Looks really savage, so he can like thrust it down and then backstroke with it as well, so it's deadly from sort of both sides. It's funny that more chainsaws, that's a really good look, especially for Space Wolves actually. I love the old school backpack with the wolf's heads on there, very cool. And he's just got a cool pose, very dynamic, and I love this bit as well, down on his feet here with the sort of the teeth downward pointing to give him extra grip, and you see it's actually scratched into the rock there, so it's giving him some great sort of grip and mobility and stuff, and I'm sure he can kick some teeth in and stuff and stamp down on some heads with that. And yeah, he looks really cool. He looks really cool. As far as Marines go, I like him. He looks cool. A little orc skull there on the base, just to go along with the theme. So yeah, very cool stuff. So yeah, it says here he comes with his dynamic pose and frost fang, his master crafted frost blade. Everything's Space Wolves has either got frost or wolf in the title, isn't it? I like the wolf pelt there. That's a lovely paint job on that. It looks really good, really good. He looks like he'd be fun to paint actually, with all the fur and everything. There's lots of textures there, lots of edge highlighting and dry brushing and washes and stuff. We'll get you some really nice results there. And yeah, it looks cool. He's even got like the runes on his armour and that, and the sort of I don't know, I want to say Celtic symbols. They're not Celtic obviously, but you know, they're symbols and writings on there. Looks very cool. Actually says Frostfang on the sword, just in case you weren't sure what it was. Yeah, looks cool, But yeah, we're not here to see him, are we? Let's move on. Ghazghkull Thraka, the greatest orc war boss of the 41st millennium, managed to do what no one in the galaxy could manage, effectively kill Ragnar Blackmane, one of the Imperium's greatest heroes. He didn't have the fight all his own way though, as Ragnar did manage to chop his head off. Of course, such a flesh wound wasn't enough to stop the self-proclaimed prophet of Gork and Mork. After an enterprising grot managed to find Ghazghkull's head, I wonder if that was Makari, his remains were taken to Mad Doc Grotsnik, and the Pain Boy had a plan. Lugging looted microcapacitors into his lab, he began his experiments, and as sheets of green power filled the sky, Ghazghkull lived once more. I'm getting like the vibe of like Frankenstein's lab there. Ghazghkull's the monster, and old Grotsnik is the crazy Professor Dr. Frankenstein. It's alive! They should have done that on the trailer, actually. That would have been awesome to see Grotsnik working away and the green light and him screaming maniacally up to the sky as Ghazghkull raised up. That's how I would have done a reveal trailer. Yeah, that would have been amazing. But yeah, look at this thing. Look at him. He's as close to perfect as I think you're ever likely to get in any Orc War Boss miniature. It's just simply stunning. There is nothing I dislike about this miniature. Nothing. I just think this is perfection. I am just completely besotted with it. I cannot wait to get this thing in my hands and build it and paint it. And I'm going to paint him up pretty much just like this, actually. It's tempting, obviously, being a Bad Moon player, to paint him up yellow. But this is Gaz. I just want him as he is. I don't even care what clan he's from. I don't care. This is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Finally, we have got something. He can go. He can square off against Gilliman or Magnus or Mortarion, or, you know, Greater Demons, or whatever. It doesn't matter. He can go up again. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, let's just break this down and sort of go through this. He's still got his classic skull that he's had for a long time now up there. It looks a bit smaller now. He's got his stick bomb launchers there. He's got some venting going on it. I love the rounded, bulky shoulder backplate, which adds so much height and brutality to him. I love it just looks great. I love the exhaust pipes that are shaped like the horns of a bull. He's got the glyphs hanging off there, loads of little details, battle damage all over him, amazing stuff. And his gun. I love this gun so much. This is a Bad Moon's wet dream, this gun. Look at it. A quad-barreled... I was going to say big shooter, but it's not a big shooter. It's so much more than a big shooter. It is Mork's Raw, is what this gun's called. So no longer does he just have a piddly twin-linked big shooter. He has his own customised, very special piece of war gear, Mork's Raw. And what a roar that thing's going to make. I wonder how many shots this thing's going to get. Plus he's going to benefit from that Daka rule, so you're going to get all them exploding sixes. It's going to be 12 shots minimum, but I think it's going to be much more than that. What do we get at the moment? The shiny gubbins, the dead shiny shooter, you get 12 shots from that. I think this thing's going to spit out a lot more shots than that. So, yeah, baby Gazzy's got a bit of Bad Moon in him after all. He likes some Daka. I can't stop looking at that gun. It looks like it's on a similar scale to the Deathstorm Mega Shooter that the Ghazghkull has. It doesn't. You could probably interchange that with that, and it wouldn't look out of place. It's massive, just ludicrous. You got the human skulls there, which give you a sense of scale. Yeah, look at the size of his head compared to a human skull. Huge, huge. He's got his classic bull horns sticking out there like any true goth. And then we come over to the other side, the main attraction, Gork's Claw, is it called? He's got Mork's Raw and Gork's Claw, yes. And that is just a ridiculously impressive power claw. Yeah, that's the killer claw, all right. I want to see this guy's rules now. I want to see what the stats are. He's going to be expensive, isn't he? He's going to be expensive. He's going to be pricey. I wonder how many wounds he's going to have. I think he's going to be targeted because he's going to have more than 10 wounds. So he's going to attract a lot of fire. I do hope he still has that 2+ save going on. I'm sure he has. And what his toughness will be, I don't know. I want to see his stats. He's got the cabling going on everywhere. We come down to his jaw plate here, which it looks great. Everything looks awesome. It just looks so good. It's so good. Massive Death Dread size feet, at least Death Dread size feet. Clomping over the remains of a destroyed building. We've got the a Primaris helmet there. Space Wolf. I guess we can paint that whatever colour we want though, against whatever army you regularly play against, I guess. Yeah, it's just astounding. It's astounding. I love it. And we can get a sense of the scale of actual Ghazghkull himself. And he looks bigger than your average war boss. But if you look, I think this around here is where his feet end. And his sort of top of his body is here. And yeah, he just so he's had his arm lopped off here, I think, with his gun. But that hasn't stopped him. He looks great. He looks so savage and brutal. His face looks amazing. So yeah, he looks big. Himself, and take the armor away, he looks bigger than your average war boss, bigger than Gruk or the standard war bosses or the Black Reach war boss. He does look bigger than those, but not stupidly scaled. And this is a thing that I know people want bigger and bigger and bigger orcs, but we don't, people. We don't actually want bigger and bigger orcs because it just starts getting a bit silly. And I think they've just scaled him up perfectly. I wouldn't want him any smaller. I wouldn't want him any bigger. I think he is just spot on. Cannot perfect on that any further. You cannot improve on that. He just looks impressive, and I think it's just a fantastic way to scale him up with this stupidly oversized, ridiculous, in all the right ways, armor. It's just astounding. I absolutely love it. He is huge and beautiful and perfect, and I love him, and I just want to build him and paint him and caress him and stare at him lovingly forever. But anyway, let's move on. So Ghazghkull is back and he's bigger and better than ever. You got that right. I want to do a size comparison. I want to have him next to the existing Ghazghkull just to see the size difference. He's packed with even more orky detail than before and can be assembled facing to the left, about to shoot his new gun, Mork's Roar, or facing to the right, about to crump something with his Gork's Claw. This model perfectly captures Ghazghkull as the unstoppable force of nature that he is. Yes, it does. No arguments there, GW. No arguments whatsoever. You've done a sterling job. And there we see him facing the other way. He looks a bit happier this way. I guess that's because he's about to do something with his claw, and that's more Gazzy's style. So it sounds like he's going to be pretty much monopose, which, strangely enough, I don't have an issue with, really. Multi-pose is nice, but there might be some posability here, but I don't mind so much with special characters and stuff. They kind of are what they are, aren't they? I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know which way I like this pose. He looks cool. I don't know. Both look good. Yeah. And I like this as well. It looks like you have got some options in here because he's got his gun there like normal, and then we've got the gun with the smoke trails out of it, which look very cool. But I know some people don't like sort of effects on their miniature, whether it be rockets coming out of rocket launchers or smoke coming out of things and stuff, because I think it tests you as a painter to make that look effective and good as what it is. I don't know if I would have the smoke trailing out. And I like how they've done it where obviously this one is an action pose, so he's shooting at this moment, but as he's facing the other way, he's just finished shooting and there's the smoke trails out. So that's cool to be able to have those options. So there are some options, which is nice. I always like options. Here's the backpack that was in the rumour mill all that time ago. Remember when people were saying it was a dwarven thing or something? But no, it's not. It is a crank handle. And we've got the thing there which led me to believe that he might have some kind of custom Mega Blaster thing weapon, but it's obviously just a bit power in his staff, looted from a bubble chucker by the look of it, or a custom Mega Cannon. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to think of intelligent things to say here, but I'm just gushing over this. And then here we come to this. These awesome new models are just the beginning. Ragnar and Ghazghkull are ready to rumble for a rematch, and the outcome could have massive consequences for the entire galaxy. And head on over to the page, blah, 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 blah. And more news upcoming. So I imagine over the next week we're going to get tidbits of information fed to us every day, as is the Warhammer community style, which is cool. So I guess I'm going to be making videos quite a bit this week. And that's okay. That's okay. I am a busy, tired man with very little time on my hands, but for Ghazghkull I will make the time. And yeah, here we are. So the box set, I think this is essentially it. So it was rumoured on some videos, some people have put out recently saying that the box set is going to contain Ragnar and some new Space Wolf Primaris versus Ghazghkull, Makari and some Mega Knobs. And that's been pretty spot on, with an extra edition of some standard knobs as well. So yeah, this looks like the contents of the box, and it makes perfect sense. We've got Gazzy's Bully Boys over here, the Mega Knobs. Get 3 of them. It's great that we get Mega Knobs in the set. I know some people bemoan that, they're just repackaging, guys, they always do this. We know they always do this. They put in a few exclusive miniatures and then we get some existing miniatures thrown in there. But let's not forget that Mega Knobs are one of the most stupidly overpriced and expensive kits out there, but at the same time, one of the best kits out there. So the fact that we get this in a set in which we will save some money, I'm not saying it's going to be cheap, but what I am saying is that if we buy this box, it will save you money over buying all of these individual sets and characters separately. They always come with a saving. So the fact that Mega Knobs are included in any set like this is brilliant news. It gives us a good way to get some Mega Knobs into our army at a slightly reduced cost. The knobs, I would have preferred... To be honest, I would have preferred just boys, actually. I know everyone's got loads of boys, but knobs, I've got tons of them. I've bought a couple of starter sets. I've obtained knobs in various ways, and yeah, I can't move around here for knobs, And good old Makari. We get Makari in there, which is cool. But I tell you what is cool about getting the knobs and the Mega Knobs is that they are very interchangeable. There is a lot, you can swap the heads on them. You can do straight swaps, and you get loads of heads in both the Mega Knobs and the Knobs kit. And loads of extra bits, because the knobs come with loads of options of combi shooters, big choppers, chopper sluggers. The Mega Knobs come with their custom shooters, combi flamers, combi rockets, kill saws. So there's a lot of opportunity for mixing and matching different parts. And hell, maybe convert these up using some of the parts from here and make a whole unit, and then you'd end up with 8 Mega Knobs, and you really would have a bunch of Gazzy's bully boys then. So it is cool. It does make sense that he comes with knobs and Mega Knobs. It would have been nice maybe if he just had 2 sets of Mega Knobs in there, but it is what it is. It looks cool. And Makari looks great. I don't know, every time I look at Makari, he just looks even better each time. Look how small he looks compared to all these boys. And then over on the Space Wolf side, we've got Ragnar, who looks pretty imposing, pretty big. And his Primaris Space Wolf dudes, which... What have I done? What have I done? Sorry, guys. I clicked the wrong button there in the excitement. Let's go back down to that picture. Get that up. There we go. Let's get up. Big scale. So, yes, we've got the Space Wolf dudes who... I like them. Do you know what I really like about these dudes, actually, is although they're Primaris, they've got very old school looking helmets. They're new, but they hark back to they've got that grimace, that old grill face, the iconic Space Marine helmet, which I like a lot more than the standard Primaris helmets. So they look, it's that sort of mesh of new and old combined, and I like this guy on his data pad and stuff. Now I did hear that they were saying somewhere that these guys had like grenade launchers on their shoulders or something in the rumour, but I'm not seeing it here. They look to me just to be normal intercessors from what I can tell. Looks like we've got 2 squads of 5 repeats. But they do look like they're multi-part, because I don't see that dude down here. That dude and that dude look the same. Him and him look the same. Him and him look the same. But we got this dude. So we do have some repeats in there. So I don't know if this is like a set of 5 and you've just got 2 sets of 5 in there, and that's how you buy them, as a set of 5, or whether they've just happened to be built very similar and the same. I don't know. Be interesting to see when it comes out if they are multi. I think they will be multi-part normal Marines, but it's not my problem. I don't collect Marines. I'm not fussed. This is what I'm coming for. This boy. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely picking this up. I have no idea on the cost yet. No idea whatsoever. What Mega Knobs? Mega Knobs go for about 40 quid. Knobs go for, they're one of the cheaper sets to get. They're only about 15, 17 quid or something. They're still one of the cheapest sets to get. Makari, I think GW would charge something silly, like about, he should cost about a tenner, but he's going to cost more than that if you can buy him separately. Gazzy, who knows, he's going to be probably around the 40 to 50. Some people will think I'm being very hopeful on that, but we'll see. He's going to be pretty pricey, isn't he? Probably nearer the 50 mark, because he's big. He'll be about 20, 25 quid. I don't know what Primaris go for. I'm not even going to bother adding it all up. I'm just going to wait and see. They're going to reveal the price any day now. So over the next coming days, we can expect news to be dropping on this. And outside of these miniatures, this is just one part of it. New miniatures is just one part. We've got the Saga of the Beast book itself to reveal the story to us, and go over that. We're going to have new stratagems, probably new detachments, new relics, warlord traits, hopefully, yeah, just who knows what we're going to get, but hopefully it's going to be good stuff. And what are Gazzy's rules going to be? I talked about, I don't know what his stats are going to be, but what his rules going to be, what are his special rules, his aura abilities, his buffs. please, please make him buff any army regardless of clan. He's the prophet of Gork and Mork. He needs to be able to buff all orcs, whether they're Goths or not. Maybe an extra buff to Goths in the same way that Guilliman does. Guilliman's aura abilities give out buffs to all Imperium, but if it's Ultramarines, they get a further buff, which makes sense because he is their Primarch. So again, it would make sense for Gaz that he would give some kind of buff all across the board, you know, within a big range. He should have like a nice 12-inch range bubble of giving buffs, and whether it makes them fearless or makes them give them extra attacks, or you know, the Waaaaaaagghh ability, but like a super buffed version of the Waaaaaaagghh ability. And then for Goths, I don't know, maybe Goths are fearless, or Goths in his presence, or, you know, get something even better. But yeah, he's gonna be he's gonna kill so much on the table. He's gonna kill so much. It's gonna be good. I wonder if we can put him on the teleport pad, actually. Just teleport him in. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Turn 2, jump him in. Or we can just cast a jump on him. That'd be nice. Obviously, you'd lose all the aura abilities and stuff, but just, fuck it, just jump him in right in there. I can't see him being able to fit in a vehicle, even a battle wagon. Open top battle wagon, so I doubt he's going to be able to use transport. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't wait to see his rules. We've had rumours of sort of leaks of Ragnar's rules, and I think he gets something like about 10 attacks. This Frostblade does like 2 damage. It's got AP -3 or something, +2 strength. And Ragnar himself gets loads of attacks and extra attacks on the charge and stuff. And so yeah, I think he does, like, he hits on, he's got weapon skill 2. Being Ragnar, I'm sure he's going to re-roll all misses. He's probably going to re-roll all wounds, so he's going to be probably wounded on a 2, wounding most things on a 2 or a 3, and with loads of re-rolls, so he's essentially going to just fuck shit up in a pretty serious way. And 2 damage each attack, he's going to be quite... It's lots and lots of attacks. He's going to be great at just storming into like hordes and just laying waste to like loads of miniatures single-handedly. Ghazi, I hope, will do much the same, but also Ghazi is clearly going to pose a huge threat to large miniatures and vehicles and stuff. You don't want this guy charging the side of your Land Raider or something, or just grabbing a knight by the throat. Oh, it's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be great, and I can't wait to get my hands on him. I can't wait to get my hands on him. And how many conversions are we going to see out of this kit now? How many conversions? This is going to be the new Age of Sigmar boss, isn't it? That just everyone and their cat converts this into their war bosses and stuff, and it's incredibly tempting. The only thing that's stopping me doing that is knowing that everyone under the sun is going to be doing the same, and so when I do a conversion, I like it to be something different. So I am just going to get this guy and build him as is and paint him to pretty much that colour scheme. Won't look as good as that, but I will try my very best, and just, you know, just have him as he is, because I just don't think he needs messing with at all. He just absolutely gorgeous and stunning in every way. I love everything about it. It's just beautiful. GW, you massively disappointed me in October. The wounds are still there. I was massively hyped for it, and then what we got was disappointing. It was GW. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. The buggies and stuff, they look cool. They are cool, but they are not what Orc players want. They're not. I don't speak for every Orc player, obviously, but I speak for a huge portion of us, in that we wanted this for one. We want multi-part. We want options and extra bits and gubbins. That's what we want. And we want some updates to some badly needed out-of-date miniatures, Ghazi being one. But having said that, if this is all we get, if we don't get any other new miniatures from you, I'm okay with it, because this is perfect. And thank you, GW, for crafting something so fucking beautiful. I love it. I just love it, and I can't wait. This is October. This is the real October in March. A year or two later, he's just so good, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my hands on this box set. So yeah, there we go, guys. Stay tuned over the coming week as we lead up to the release of Saga of the Beast. I will cover any and all news as soon as I can when it hits, as they reveal rules, price, when the pre-orders are going to go live, and hopefully, who knows, we may get some other releases alongside this, possibly. I don't think we will, though. You never know. We shall see. There is, of course, the other rumour mill of that boot with the sort of fur topped. It's clearly orc. So we still haven't seen that yet. So yeah, maybe there is more. Maybe there is more on the way. Who knows? I just want this now. I just want this. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. So yeah, I'm getting this box set straight away. I'm 100% getting this box set. My good buddy Reroll Joe plays Space Wolves, among lots of other dirty marine chapters. So it's great. We're going to go 50-50 split on this and get this set, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm going to have a few more knobs knocking about. I can increase the size of my Mega Knobs unit. I've been wanting another set because I currently have 7, so I want to make a full squad of 10, so that's really cool. Ghazi, Makari, soon to be in my collection, and I cannot wait. But guys, please share your comments and gushing love for this miniature down below. What do you think of it? Do you love it? Do you think it's just the Ghazghkull that we've always been waiting for? Are any of you out there insane enough to actually not like this miniature? I warn you now, if you do put that in the comments, you're entitled to your opinion, but you're wrong and you're dead to me, because this is perfection. It just simply is. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. So I can't believe that anyone wouldn't like this. Or let me know if you're an infiltrating Space Wolf player. Are you pleased about Ragnar? And he does look cool. He looks very cool. Yeah, it's good. But yeah, guys. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to stop because I'm just overexcited. Like I said, share your comments below. Please, if you haven't already, hit the like button. And if you want to see my opinions and thoughts and videos on all this news as it breaks, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell button so you don't miss a notification when I'm releasing this content. And also what's the day today? Monday. On Wednesday, don't miss Two Bald Knobs, where myself and Skarner are going to be doing a Ghazghkull special on the podcast, which should be good fun. So please come and join us and check out that. It'll be a good laugh. But anyway, guys, for now, on Ghazghkull Day, this is 6 Plus Stevo signing out.